Hey, I'm Kelly Miguel here with owner and founder of Diamond Director CJ Stewart and one of his professional clients, Jason Hayward. And CJ, talk about the 3K hitting program and what the goal behind this program is.
So 3K is in 3,000 reps. So that's how many reps it's going to take to develop a habit. Whether you're swinging a bat, swinging a golf club, whatever it is, it's going to take a committed effort. And 3,000 is the numerical value that is said to create a habit. So what we're fortunate to be able to do is create a program with 3K, where we have clients that are coming in, various ages, various skill levels. After we've assessed them, they come in and they hit in a group setting. And usually within that hour, they get anywhere between 200 to 250 swings. So the whole goal is for them to be committed 15 times to come in with that amount of reps to get 3,000. At that point, now you're ready to actually learn how to hit from myself or a master level instructor. Also too, we put a lot of emphasis on teaching hitters how to practice, especially at the younger level.
CJ, you've developed the 3K Swing Club. Talk about the benefits of the group training environment.
What I really like about it is, one, it's very competitive amongst the athletes, the hitters. And also too, it's just a whole notion that to teach is to learn twice. So, you know, it's real beneficial when you have guys like Jason in the cage with Telvin Nash. Telvin is with the Houston Astros, he's a minor leaguer, and having them working back and forth with each other. That way for me, I can just sit back and I can observe, because my focus is empowering them so they can teach themselves. I want to ask the right questions and get them thinking so they can take ownership of the swing themselves.
Jason, after your sophomore season, you were battling a bit of an injury. Others were calling it a slump. You got back in the cage with CJ and you guys took it back to the basics. What was he able to teach you in those drills and sessions that y'all went through?
Well, I mean, honestly, it was basically starting from scratch with everything. Things that I had already learned to get to the major leagues at 20 years old and be successful. Injuries are a terrible thing. You can't plan for them, but after that, once you want to rehab and come back, you have to prepare and kind of coach yourself back to where you want to be. And CJ and I got in the cage, and I didn't hit a ball for 2 weeks straight. It was the 3K program. It was 25 reps to this, 25 reps to that, day in and day out. Not hitting a ball, but doing everything I need to do to create the foundation that CJ spoke of, to get ready to go and have the timing, have the mentality, have the approach, have the comfort and the knowledge I needed to have to go hit and be successful and doing it the correct way. And basically the 3K Foundation is something that allowed me to regain my fundamentals for the hitting approach.
Jason, how are these drills able to help you throughout the season?
As solid as the foundation is of a home. You always have that to fall back on. That's what everything is based around. And it just really strengthened those for me. It honed all my skills and it allowed me to finally feel comfortable once I was going forward to say, okay, well now let's go hit a baseball. Let's get back to hitting the ball the way I know how I can. Let's start using your mind as well at the plate, not just thinking as far as, are my hands in the right spot, are my feet in the right spot, is my tempo correct, am I landing, my stride, is everything good? It allows you to focus take your focus off of those things and take it to, okay, now who's on the mound today? What do I need to do? How's he throwing? Curveball, cutter, this and that. It just really gives you that foundation to say, let's take a deep breath, relax, go play baseball.
Now, what are some of your favorite drills that you do with CJ in this 3K program?
For me, I would say a lot of the band drills are my favorite because you can feel them. There's some where we take the band and we hook it up to a fence, and there's something connected to the cord as far as, like a bat type feel, to where you can mimic your swing and take it here. You can, also have another band where you hook your feet up in it, whether it's one on your back leg, your front leg, your hips as well, and it just really gives you that feel and sense of you taking a swing with where your body needs to be. The timing has to be right to do it right and feel right. The tempo has to be right, and you have to be in position. So you're really training yourself and restraining yourself from doing it the wrong way.
During the season, when you're on the road and you're not able to see CJ as often, how are you still able to incorporate some of the things you've learned in the 3K Swing Club?
Well, for me, off-season, 3K, 3,000, which is a lot. But by that time, for me, it's something that's already instilled, and I'm someone that likes to, go all out and say, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it, full-fledged. You're getting your 3K reps in the off-season. once I get into season, it's now that foundation is there for me to where I may just do something similar along those lines, whether it's shorten my stride, isolate my hands, to get going. Just making sure the parts of the body that I worked on in the 3K program are working correctly in the season, and just making sure I remember that feel. Because once you have that feel from the program, you know what you're looking for.
Now headed down to spring training, how confident are you having the training from the 3K Swing Club and your off season with CJ?
I mean, confidence is through the roof. You really have a lot of worries going into spring training. How is this going to feel? What am I looking for here? What do I need to know? What am I going to take on? You're going to be tired some days or whatnot. The confidence that gives you is, I was there, I did the groundwork, we laid the foundation, we talked about it, we saw it, we monitored it from week to week, we saw it step to step, and we made sure this is how we're going to feel going in. And we know if we ever get in trouble, we can come back to the 3K program.
And CJ, after training with Jason this offseason, how confident are you about 2013 for him, and what are your expectations looking ahead?
If we just keep it as simple as just do the same thing that he's been doing, everything's going to be okay. He hasn't hit 330, but it's not because he's not capable of hitting 330. He just hadn't done it. There's really not much more that can be done with the swing. It can't be improved. It's where it needs to be. And if there's ever any letdowns, it's usually from a physical standpoint, which is why I enjoy the 3K, because we can address those physical things and just make sure that he is feeling what he needs to feel so that he can do what he needs to do. So 2013, we've done the All-Star team before. So I'm feeling that All-Star, and that's for me saying that. It's going to be a fun 2013.
Thanks, guys, for sitting down with me, and Jason, good luck this season.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you having us.